Doubles and Coffee, and acting superintendent Edmund Cumberbatch, a senior police official, said, and I quote, that bandits are targeting citizens who are withdrawing cash to pay property tax. If that alone does not just fill you with a sense of foreboding, a sense of where have we reached, a sense of insanity, a sense of, but what are we taking this for? Why are we taking this? A property tax on your property that you don't pay tax on, stamp duty on, that you pay VAT on every brick, every bit of mortar, every tile, everything you put. The PNM, who cannot account for spending your money, who spent $500 trillion and absolutely nothing works. All them PNM who saying they voted PNM, ask them one good thing the PNM has done, and they can't tell you. All they could do is cuss UNC and bad talk and talk race and all sorts of nonsense, because $500 trillion and nothing works. Yet listen to this. Colm Imber, the most oppressive, dictatorial, arrogant, narcissistic, heartless Minister of Finance, who has collapsed the economy, bankrupted Trinidad and Tobago, celebrates that the revenue authority is coming so he can take even more money out of your pocket more efficiently. He's implementing a property tax. And the police, who under PNM control, PNM leadership, PNM Prime Minister, PNM Minister of National Security, PNM National Security Council, telling you crime is under control, and the own minister get robbed by a bar on a Tuesday afternoon at 5 p.m. They are telling you that bandits are taking advantage of the PNM suppression to ensure that you pay property tax without the facilities, without the ability, without the safety, without the security of links, of online, of anything, that you have to go into a bank, withdraw cash to come and line up, and bandits watching you withdraw your cash to go and pay a disgusting, dual, oppressive tax, and robbing you in Trinidad and Tobago. I say these words and I still cannot even fathom what is taking place. How did we get here? How did we get so weak? Are we all cowards? Is it discipline? What it is that allows us to just take this nonsensical, unfair oppression and not get together en masse and reject the PNM, reject the heartlessness, reject the wickedness, reject the extortion of the PNM government. In France, they were bringing the farmers, milk farmers needed some help. The government was going to put a tax on them. The farmers on their own drive all the trucks, fill it up, those big like gas tankers that you see, fill it with milk, drive down to the Parliament, and empty all the milk and flood the Parliament with milk. Next day, they withdraw the tax. All over the world, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nigeria, people are fighting against oppression, yet we just accept it. And let me tell you, I realized myself too, because we in the Senate on Tuesday to debate an oppressive, rushed piece of legislation to impact your life in 18 pieces of different legislation. Yet the PNM give us only 40 hours since we set eyes on the legislation to debate it. That alone, I should have walked out, made a protest, done something, because that is disrespectful, that is ridiculous, that is treating the Parliament, which represents the people, with disdain. And to sit there and accept that is wrong, and I should have done something. Then I stood there ready. I said, all right, but I go debate. I will let the people know for 40 minutes how oppressive, how dictatorial, how disgusting, how myopic, how undemocratic, how controlling that this PNM is with these pieces of legislation to control people's information. And then without any warning. The debate normally goes government, opposition, independent. Government, opposition, independent. Senator Damian Lyda on our team just finished contributing. I'm tapping the desk. I'm ready to go. Tim Gopi sitting next to me, ready to debate. But quietly Coleman but had orchestrated something. The PNM members, they obviously didn't even know what the bills were. They didn't read it. They weren't ready to debate. And the independent senators, similarly. So as Damian Lyda sits down and we thump in the desk to congratulate him on a great contribution, waiting for an independent senator to pop up or PNM, immediately within 2.89 seconds, Coleman but pops up and the president of the Senate says, Minister of Finance, wrap up. I jump up and say, but what is this? No, normally you will look around, they will pause, it will take about 6, 7, 8 seconds, and then that would give somebody like me, an experienced debater who's always ready, time to jump up, realizing, well, nobody else wants to talk. This is shocking. All of this omnibus, important, critical legislation, and no government minister, no independent senator want to contribute. You know, they thwarted the debate and wrap it up there, and then myself and Tim Gopi Singh did not get to contribute. Yes, I walked out, but maybe I should have stood there and shouted and fight, but then, is it discipline? Because you don't want to bring the Senate into dispute. You don't want to behave like a marketplace in the Parliament. You want to respect the conventions and the history of the Parliament and the place that you are. But then I ask myself, going down quiet, the media ain't printed, they ain't saying nothing, they ain't show the dictatorial nature of the PNM, that they're cowardly and they do not even want the population to hear the debate. But myself too. So I just accept that. What's wrong with us? Is it discipline? Is it tolerance that allows us to be oppressed and just walk and line up like sheep with our cash in our hands, waiting to be robbed by bandits, and then go to pay the money? If you don't get robbed by bandits, you get robbed by the PNM. And we just accept this. They put all the effort to find bandits who thief and minister gold bracelets, but no effort to find bandits who kill and rape our family members, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, who come into our homes. And we accept it. They're raising the limits to borrow 10 billion more. They come into budget day and celebrated the 30th of September. They have not even accounted for 2023 money. 2.4 billion in revenue not accounted for. No claims. 1 billion in expenditure. No bills. 5 billion in contracts given out. No tender. And we just accept and accept. We drive in 11 minutes. Flooding, traffic, stress, nothing working, schools collapsing, school 10 million flood out, other schools open, big ceremony, no furniture, and we just accept it. Is it discipline? Is it tolerance? Is it cowardice? What is it that we just take this from the PNM? If all you have answers, tell me, because I feel I guilty of it too in their Senate. I should have shouted and mashed up the place and the police throw me out because I had some important information for you, the population, and the PNM thwarted my debate based on shenanigans and games in the Parliament at all levels. All independent institutions have become poisoned with balisade juice, and yet we are just allowing it quietly, allowing the mass media to continue to obfuscate and print PNM propaganda. Look, all the picture they could get is Lara, Brian Charles Lara, the greatest cricketer of all time, a national hero. Rowley got a book. They put that on a front page. Why? To try to make a heartless dictator, tyrannical oppressor, a disgusting liar, a chaos peddler like Rowley seem normal, seem affable, seem patriotic, seem important, using the love of Brian Lara, our national hero, our world record holder, and putting him next to the devil to make the devil seem palatable. That's what the media does. And we stay quiet and we accept it They take away fuel subsidy, okay. They tax we, okay. They take away laptop, okay. They take away gate, okay. Really? When are we going to stand up? When are we going to fight for what is right, to not be bullied and oppressed by the PNM? Food for thought. I thinking too, because I'm really getting fed up